1st of July, first day of the 7th month of the year. Wow, we've made it through half the year. Lots of rabbits on the way, stopping the car, so I got here slowly. And I'm climbing Butser Hill, which is where I started the year. I've still got a little bit of way to go before I can look down at the sunrise, but it's a cloudy sky. Great views up here. Actually see Portsmouth in the distance, and the sea getting darker and darker. Doesn't stop the birds singing though. Here we are at the trig point.
Light me up, let me touch the flame now, baby. I'm your phoenix tonight. Come on and rise. So come on and rise. Come on and rise.
It's July the 2nd and I'm standing on the day that is exactly the middle of the year. So I have 182 days behind me and 182 days ahead of me. It's the 3rd of July. I woke with quite a start this morning, not ready to get up, but something magic happens when I leave the door. It's just the difficult bit is between the bed and the door. Once that bit's done, especially when you get here. Beautiful. I'm getting dive bombed by swallows a bit though. I don't think they're meaning to. I think they're just diving about all over the place and I just sometimes get in the way. I love this moment when it's just peeping over the horizon. It's the 4th of July. Strong smell of all this seaweed, real beach smell, making me want to take deep breaths. Bit of pink to the east. Clouds are so still, really peaceful. I'm really glad to see the foxes. I was worried about them, but there's loads. There's 4 cubs and the mother out. We're here in Gosport on the 5th of July, 75th anniversary of the NHS. And over there across the water is Queen Alexandra Hospital, which hopefully we're going to see the sun rising above. And I'm here with David and Annette.
Hello, morning.
Hello.
Hello.
Just waiting for it to come above those clouds. At least I remembered my sunglasses this morning. So Pippa insisted on coming with me this morning. She usually lays in, stays asleep, but today she wanted to come and see what I was up to. It's amazing how good you can feel after a lay-in. I didn't get up until 4:30 today. Here it comes. So I'm going to be a bit careful with my filming, short and sweet, because I've burnt one of the sensors out in one of my cameras. So I'm going to be a lot more careful about my eyes too, and making sure I wear my glasses. If you're going to stay on a campsite, this is about as good as it gets. Almost like wild camping, but with toilets and showers. And I am the only person here, or one other man I think, the other corner of the field. Get a wheelbarrow to bring your stuff. Oh, yeah, here we go. Wow, the moon up there. I'm excited about this one. I've wanted to visit the Rollright stones since a friend of mine painted me a picture of them about 30 years ago. Oh wow. However, there's not a good view of the east, so I'm going to go for a bit of a walk quickly because I've got about 10 minutes, 5-10 minutes. I'm heading to where the sky looks a bit brighter and it's behind these trees. So I've crossed over to find the King's Stone and there's the eastern sky. don't know where I'm going. I'm at the Timber Festival, and it's a brilliant festival. I was up way too late last night dancing. Didn't want to go to bed. But I don't know really where I'm going to go to see the sunrise, because I was thinking of going up there. Staff team suggested the car park field, which is up a hill. So that's where I'm going to go for. It's a bit of a viewpoint up there. So I've got to be really quiet because it's 4:15 and everybody's sleeping. It's the glamping option. So there are 2 other people. You can see them coming up the hill behind me. Oh, there are actually some staff. So we're coming up to the car park field now. Probably the highest bit round here. Just not sure if there's going to be a load of trees in the way, which is over there. Would actually probably do it if I was up on there, but better not. Just going to wait here now. Keep looking behind me at these clouds. They are stunning. Stunning and scary in equal measure. No filter on this. That is just pure amazing cloud. I think there is a storm coming. So you're up for the sunrise, and is that because you're working?
I'm working till 7 a.m, yes.
Oh wow, so if you go up there a little bit up in the car park, you can actually see the amazing golden sun behind you.
Well, I'll follow you and we'll go see it together.
Do you want to go and have a look now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you want to come and see sunrise?
We'll see the sunrise.
What do you think?
Stunning. What does my friend think?
Oh, it's absolutely amazing.
You're glad you've got, it's a good job, isn't it? You
It's
get
a
to watch
fantastic
Yeah,
job at
get
Timber.
paid to watch this.
More people being up for the sunrise. Well, I didn't have to worry too much. I just don't want to go to bed yet. Getting to the top of the hill. Here's the sunrise bench. Might get kicked off it by security. I think they like sitting here to watch the sun. Hiya! All right, you coming to see the sunrise? Actually, it's not going to be coming up for a while.
Isn't it?
There's a lot of cloud there, but
In
yeah.
fact, let me call my mate. I'll get him down here so he can do another shoot for you. Day 2 of the festival.
Brilliant. Oh, I got 3 of them coming now. Well, hi, thanks for joining me for sunrise. Because you're patrolling about on this job a lot at sunrise, you must see a lot of spectacular sunrises maybe.
Yeah, I've seen a few.
Yeah. Have you got any that stand to mind, any particular locations that I should get to one day while I'm doing this?
Done a couple in the Lake District.
Oh yeah, I'd love to get up there.
Yeah, it's lovely up there.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. What do you think of today's?
Yeah, it's not too bad to be fair. It'd be nice if the fog weren't here, but
Yeah. You can just see it rising out of the mist. Oh, they've gone back up. I want to run back up and get them, but probably patrolling by now. Hopefully they can see it at the top there. Right, I'm going to go back to my tent, get a bit of sleep now. It's so peaceful. I hope the security guys are catching this up there. So I've come to the last day of Timberfest, which is sad. I don't want to leave. It's a great festival. Definitely coming back next year. And I woke up to this beautiful misty morning, really misty in the valley. And the sky is actually quite clear as well. So I think there is going to be an amazing sunrise. And the security are already waiting up the top of the hill. I'm late. Hello again.
I was the guy for you.
The security has had to get on to work, so I'm watching my own this morning and it's beautiful colours coming up in the sky as I'm waiting for the sun to rise. Okay, well, Adam has come back up, so he's not missed the sunrise. And I've just found out from talking to Adam that he does video editing for YouTubers. So yeah, give a shout out.
So my company is called Gibbons Editing. You can find us at www.gibbonsediting.co.uk.
Such a beautiful sunrise for the last day of the Timber Festival, and to think I was worrying about where I might get to see it. Now that I'm back down south, I've got 8 more minutes that I can lay in bed. Back up in Feanedock, the sun is rising right now at 4:55. And here in Catherington, it's rising at 5:03. That makes a big difference. You can see the light with the clouds thinning above, so we know it's there. We know it's rising. It's the 12th of July. I was thinking about that on the way here. It's now past 5 o'clock, so I'm really noticing it's getting later. And I was remembering when it felt really early to be getting out for the sunrise at 7, how it's possible for your minds to really get used to something different. 5 o'clock now feels quite late. I'm quite relieved, I have to admit, it's getting later. I can't believe actually that I have kept it going. There was part of me that didn't think I would be able to do it. Still a long way to go, but it feels definitely possible. Beautiful colours in the sky today. Ah, look at those colours. It's the 13th of July. Lots of pinky clouds, which reminds me of a childhood story that I loved called Isobel and the Land of the Pink Bears. And the pink bears lived in the pink clouds. Belle was a little girl that they took up into the clouds with them. Now, she did come back at the end, but it was a beautiful place up there. And quite often when I see pink clouds in the sky, I think of those bears and their happy little world up there. I'm getting checked out by a lot of chunky mosquitoes around here today. The 14th of July and I'm at Milton Lock, and there was a tantalising red rim to the clouds just then, and then it just went. Ah, it started raining. That was unexpected. It's the 16th of July. I've got Pippa with me again, but she's trying to sabotage me getting to the sunrise by pulling me back all the time. I've had hardly any sleep. For some reason, I just couldn't sleep. But it's beautiful. There's yellows and there's pinks. There's a lot of colours in the sky. And we're a few minutes off sunrise. I'm not a cloud expert, but I think there could be some rain coming. It's looking incredibly dark. It's the 17th of July, and the main feature of today I can't share with you very well because it's the smell. Some days, I don't know why, but the beach just smells more of the sea. Maybe it's when the tide has just gone out and freshly left all the seaweed. That's a complete guess, I don't know. I think there's maybe rain in there. Quite excited this morning because I'm going off on holiday, going down to Devon to celebrate my 200th consecutive sunrise. So I've got 3 friends coming with me. So tomorrow and the next 4 days we're going to be in South Devon. So because I stopped for the hedgehog, I've caught the first sighting of the sun 40 minutes after it rose. It's the 18th of July and I'm sneaking out of Bevil's campsite in South Devon. Just rolled out of my sleeping bag and straight out pretty much. There's someone else's alarm woke me up at 4:30 and they didn't even get up. I think that was one of my friends as well. Right, so I'm walking through the village of Beesands. I'm going to be puffing and panting quite a bit because there's lots of hills. I'm hoping to find a spot for the sunrise. I did do a little recce last night with Mike, who's down here, and we think we found a spot. The campsite's in a valley with a big hill between me and sunrise. I'm going to walk up the lane. No, I don't believe it. I've gone way off track. Got to go back. Walked all up this steep hill for nothing. Very strong smell of foxes along this lane, but I haven't seen any. Yeah, not wild camping this time. I've got a huge luxury mega tent with me. Oh, loads of rabbits. So I'm lucky the sun is rising over 10 minutes later down here in Devon than it is in Portsmouth. I've got a bit more time to get lost and find my way again. I think this is going to be a beautiful spot for the sunrise this morning. See the sky and the clouds reddening, and down there we're looking at Widdicombe Lay, the bar of land between it and the sea. I've got 10 minutes more to wait. There it is, it's starting to rise, and that's it. It's gone again. I might have to wait for it to reappear between one of those other tiny little cracks, but we're only going to see a tiny sliver of it. And there, it was worth waiting for that little gap. So I'm not the only one up at sunrise. It's an hour and a half after sunrise now, coming back into the campsite. So today it is the 19th of July and it's the 200th sunrise in a row. I've got Mike and Annette out with me this morning and we're walking an hour's walk to Slapton Sands. The sky is already getting pink and orange. So the beach path is inaccessible now because the tide is in, so it looks like we're going to have to climb up this headland to get round. It's going to add some time to us. So this is an unexpected hill climb that we didn't factor in to the timing. It's pretty strenuous this time in the morning, and I probably had about 2 hours sleep, just couldn't sleep last night. Various things. I got a dodgy eye which kept me awake. Unexpected plot twist. This massive climb over the headland and legs hurting because we did a really long walk yesterday. We've got this hedge all the way along so we can't see where the sun is going to be rising in about 10 minutes. We're about half a mile from Slapton Sands, so it's quite possible that we will miss the 200th sunrise. Something weird happens because it was on the 100th sunrise that was the first night of the year my alarm didn't go off. When we set up these special things that feel so important, the lesson is to just not hold on to them. Have to just go with the flow, whatever happens, and not get upset about it, because whatever, we are up in the dawn way before sunrise and we are in the sunrise energy, the dawn energy. I can see light ahead actually. I think we're going to get it. God, it's a roller coaster ride. Right, we're out in the open at least, so we're definitely going to get a view of the sunrise now when it appears, because I think we can stay on this path all the way to Slapton Sands. I've got to go back into trees again. Okay, we're out, but now we're behind a big hedge. This is not doing anything good for my nerves. What was I saying about just letting go of it? It's going to rise, whatever, whether I'm watching it or not. I'm going to feel it, I'm going to feel the light. I see the light, the colours coming back into everything. I need to stop stopping. So we're passing Slapton Lay there as well, which I'm going to go and visit later. It's Tor Cross down there. I can't believe this, I'm lost in a network of streets now. There's some cosmic sabotage going on, viewing the 200th sunrise. We are there. It's probably going to be 5-10 minutes before it comes above that cloud. And we're here and we're going to be ready for it. There it is, the 200th sunrise in a row from Slapton Sands Beach. So here on the beach, on the 200th sunrise, we've met another sunrise watching person on holiday here, making beautiful art with the stones.
This will be flowers in a vase when I've finished it. There's the vase, these are the flowers.
Another reason that I'm here at this location on holiday is because my parents came here years ago and collected the stones, and my mum made mosaics. So I was going to get the sunrise over a special beach, and so it's really interesting seeing you doing your pebble art here.
There's gorgeous stones here. This is my 4th visit, and every time I come to the beach I make pictures on the beach out of stones.
That's brilliant, I love that. What's your name?
Babs.
I'm Fran. We haven't got towels, so we're not going to go for a whole swim. 200th sunrise paddle! Woohoo! So while we've been paddling, Babs has finished the art over here. I love this.
Every morning while I'm here, there'll be something silly on the beach.
That's such a lovely thing to do, and these are such special pebbles on these beaches.
Brilliant.
Yeah. My mum is going to love seeing your art because she's created so much art from this beach as well.
Oh, I've done loads over the years.
Brilliant, brilliant.
And I haven't been down to Slapton Sands since. I think even the pub's probably gone by now. They're all on this little beach.
Cheers! 200 sunrises. 4:30 and we're just leaving. We're going to head up that hill, hopefully get a view. It's going to take us about an hour, I think. So that's where we're headed. The good thing about where we're camping is that the dark sky meant that when I got up for the toilet, I was faced with the Milky Way and all the stars. I almost felt like I was going to cry just to look up and feel the stars like that, feel my place in the universe. It's cold, I've got my hat on. I think it's the first time I've worn my hat since April. I've got Mike coming with me. There's nothing like a big hill to get you warmed up. You can see the campsite down there. Actually see my tent, that field. Don't know what Mike takes in the mornings, but he's powered ahead up this hill. He got more sleep than me though. I had stereo snoring where I was laying last night. Got a view of Widdicombe Lay from the other side. Look how you can see the prevailing wind direction from how the trees grow.
It's already too bright to look at.
Yeah, you have to look just off centre, don't you? So I'm with Mike and Annette on the 21st of July and we're walking uphill and then down to Beesands beach for sunrise today. Already gorgeous colours, pinks in the sky, a little bit hazy. 10 minutes till sunrise now. Slight diversion, we lost Mike down this dark tunnel.
Well, there's an interesting message on the wall.
Yeah? Where? Is it worth me finding my torch?
Is it a swear word? No, it's not a swear word.
Oh, I've got to get my torch out now, let's have a look. Okay, let's have a look. What is this place? Oh, bomb shelter maybe. Oh, okay. It's good. Yeah, it says love there. It says respect autistic. Oh God. Oh, oh my God. Yay! There's quite a lot of love and respect in here. Oh, and there's one here as well. Sorry, we're 1 minute off sunrise now. It's cloudy, but beautiful on Beesands. There it is. 5:28 on Beesands beach. You glad you got up early for it?
I'm always glad to get up early for it.
Glad you got out your tent at 4:30 this morning.
Brilliant.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for joining me. Last sunrise of the holiday.
Yes, thank you, Karen. It's been beautiful. Right, do you want to help? You don't have to.
I'm not if I can bend down. It's too
You have that
early.
bit of concrete in it.
It's too early. The concrete will ruin it.
Thanks.
Isn't it meant to be all like the flatter ones? Where's the other one?
I like experimenting with it.
Fair play. You're setting yourself up for a bigger challenge.
Yeah. No, this is one.
Quite hard. Do that one.
Okay.
They're not too bad actually.
It's the 22nd of July and Mike's joined me. Here's the sunrise.
And there's some sheep as well.
We've waited 25 minutes and nothing much has changed. We hoped there'd be a massive breakthrough, but I think Mike's a bit disappointed. Oh, it feels like it's getting brighter. There is a bit of blue sky, but I don't think we're going to see the sun. And I think it's slightly dampened by our level of tiredness after a long journey home from Devon yesterday. Going back for some sleep now. It's today's sun. It's the 23rd of July and I'm walking at Chalton. It was raining all day yesterday and pretty much all night, so everything is dripping and wet. But it's pretty solid grey skies all round. I'm going to try and walk up Chalton Down just to see what we see as the sun rises. So good morning, Simon, I believe. This is a good idea, I think. I think it'd be good if we knew who the farmer was in places. We knew who the landowner is, because often we don't. And I've spent a long time in the past trying to track down landowners because of injured animals. Maybe I'd like to ask if I can sleep on their land, and there's no way of knowing. So I've had a sociable week. This is the first time in a while that I've actually been out in the morning on my own. And it's a very different feeling. I love being at the sunrise with friends, but I also love really coming out on my own and just feeling that solitude. I like what Simon the farmer is doing with the edge of the field here. He's leaving a wide margin uncut, which I presume is for the wildlife. I feel like I've been a long time away from good old Milton Common. Not a lot has changed. It's only been 5 days. Sun is rising, you can see the pinks in the clouds. It's kind of beautiful for a grey, rainy day. Oh, it's a really high tide. I was listening to a bit on the radio where they were talking about the fact that scientists have discovered a radio signal that's coming to Earth from a mysterious source, and it has been doing so for the last 35 years, and they haven't got a clue what's causing it. It would be nice to imagine there's a benevolent, intelligent consciousness out there that's communicating the answer to all our problems, which is beyond our human intelligence. There's an egret just flew by. This is definitely worth the wait this morning. It's too bright for me to look at now. So we've got these beautiful clouds. Hello! I was a bit late because I had a flat tyre, and I met Tim and Cinnamon and we got talking. Kind of the filming took second place today, but it was one of those really, really stunning, beautiful ones where it's just so gentle and pastel colours and the red sun looking white on film. It's the 27th of July. There's mushrooms. It feels like autumn almost. And I'm at Catherington and it's really foggy and damp. And there's this poor little single sheep that's lost the rest of the flock. And it's just breaking my heart a bit here. It just can't find the others. I'm trying to will it to get down to the field. Come on, little one. They're down the other end of the field. I'm sure they are. I'm actually going to go down the field. If the lamb can't find the flock, maybe I can get the flock to find the lamb. Go on, up you go. I have a career as a shepherd, reuniting lost sheep. Yes. Oh wow, they're back together. That's made me happy. Morning. It's July the 28th. It's later, 5:24. Wow, it's practically a lay-in. So it's going to get easier and easier throughout the year, I think. Fairly quiet. I'm really noticing the dawn chorus is not really happening. Such a bright green seaweed along this line of shore. Love this colour. It's such a grey day. I'm going in search of colour. We're really on the turn of the season here. There's the end of the summer flowers and the beginning of the autumn berries. There's a real crossover. It's a fertile edge. By setting an intention of finding colour, I'm suddenly noticing all these coloured flowers around. I'm looking for them, I'm seeking them out. And in doing that, I found the first blackberries of the year for me. They've been growing a while, I think, but I've found and feasted on my first blackberries, and that's brought some excitement to the beginning of my day. Sweet. Without that intention, I possibly would have just walked back and not particularly looked out for the flowers. It's The 29th of July and I'm at Catherington. I don't think I have to do shepherding duties today. Can't see any sheep up here in the field. I think this is going to be a quick one. It's quite grey, heavy clouds, and I've been burning the candle at both ends and I'm incredibly tired. My head really needs to get back to sleep today. I'm going to be trying to not get distracted by being out, which usually happens, and just try it and get back to my bed before work. Getting bitten to pieces by midges as well, trying to wake me up. It's starting to rain. It's the 30th of July. There's a couple of fishermen out, otherwise it's very still. And there's a chill in the air. It's definitely autumn on the way. I keep saying that. And I know we've still got the whole of August. But I'm just feeling the turn of the season, really strongly. It's the 31st of July, the last day of the month and the beginning of August tomorrow. Reflecting on the month and the year, it's very mixed. I'm still enjoying each day of seeing what's new, what's different, and enjoying it getting slightly later each day in the morning now, definitely, because I'm very tired. Thank you so much for following along on the journey. It makes so much difference to me to be able to share with you the mornings. There's a link below in the description if you'd like to donate to grassroots suicide prevention, which Every Sunrise is supporting. Thank you so much and see you in August.